Job had been preparing for a parade illusion to allow him to reunite with Tony Wonder.
Christian magician goes into one closet, gay magician into the other. They spin around, then you come out of the opposite closets, okay? Except now he's straight and you're gay.
You could go back and forth the whole parade.
I love it. The big question is, will Tony? I mean, sometimes I'm really into something and he hates me.
Well, there's only one way to know.
And so Job called a man he had tried to forget by purchasing a closet conversion store in the first place. It's hard to explain.
And the straight magician, you're just
Okay.
gonna switch boxes.
Okay? Okay? Sure. He's in. Yeah! And breathe a word about this to anybody you're fired.
Now the story of a wealthy family who lost everything, and the one son who Lucille was visiting Buster for the first time since his incarceration.
5 minutes.
Hey, you say you got a light bulb holder?
It's like a cage.
Well, I'm not going to be the one who apologizes if that's what you're waiting for.
Well, I'm sorry, but...
Apology accepted.
No, you said, I'm sorry.
You said the words.
Did I exaggerate about her?
She really is just like the mother in 2.5 Men.
No, you did not.
Start watching that show? Yes, I did, Mother. And you lied to me. There's no scary half-man that I couldn't handle.
I don't approve of that show.
Well, there's a lot of stuff I've done in this prison that you might not approve of. I touched a mouse. I read an illustrated Quran for kids. And at recess once, I sat in blacks only.
Blacks only.
I'll keep going now. But maybe what you really don't approve of is me.
If you must know the truth, I'm not thrilled with you.
Okay.
The last time I saw you, you told me you didn't need me anymore.
Okay. So I'm to believe that's what you're upset about? Not that you think I'm a murderer? Or that I touched a mouse?
I happen to know for a fact you're not a murderer. Lucille too's fine, but she can't come back right now.
You know where she is?
I know who she's with, and that's all I can say.
What are you saying to someone to get me out of here?
I can't do that right now. You'll just have to sit tight and trust me for a little while longer.
So it's like that again. History repeats.
You remember that?
I remember you paying me off by letting me go to the 4th of July parade. But I'm a man now. Paying me off isn't gonna be that easy. You'll need the warden's permission, and then you'll have to sponsor me for my furlough, and they probably won't let me on the float again, but that's just...
Oh, God, it's still the parade, isn't it? We're still talking.
But we're talking about it!
Buster, please. The parade's in 2 days. The whole city will be there. The last thing this family needs right now is a Bluth in a chain gang picking up trash.
Well, I'll tell you that, or I'm gonna start spewing it. And your job's not gonna be easy, since, of course, I got dinged because I screamed, "Turn it off," after they showed the half-man. It's like they need another reason to call me
Half-man.
John Cryer.
Soon, George Michael sought out Navy, where she was living as the sexagenarian Annette.
Oh, where are my glasses? Oh, they're right up on
It's
my
me.
head.
It's me.
Who wasn't feeling very sexagenarian?
Where are my glasses? Oh, they're on top of my head. I'm coming.
What are you doing? I'm doing another scrubbing run. My sex date is tonight, and there's no other way out of it. And honestly, if I wanted a hairless lover, I'd probably go underage rather than overage, you know?
What's that?
No, I mean, not that I would do it on purpose. I'm just saying if I had a gun to somebody's head.
If you had...
What do you want me to do? You want me to shoot a kid? What kind of monster are you?
I'm not sure how I became the monster there, but what happened to your plan to make a
Sure,
net?
I became one.
You can't keep track of things to get out of the date.
Well, it ended up having the opposite effect.
Because when Maybe showed up late, she saw something troubling.
Oh, what a relief. I thought you disappeared on me. Thank God.
And before I could even act confused, he had already called the cops.
Well, not exactly. They weren't cops.
This is wonderful. I've always wanted to be a Keystone Cop. It would be my honor to wear this handlebar mustache in the 2nd of July parade.
That's right. It's your first parade not playing at Jailbird. So you should know, those can be tricky to stick on.
Hey, I think I know what I'm doing.
I know what I'm doing.
I like
And these were
stick
like
on here.
senior guys, you know? Long coats. He's not gonna let her go, which means I have to. Goodbye, Annette. Goodbye, 2-hour teeth that make it look like I'm smiling so I don't have to. And you. I'll miss you most of all. Neighbor's pain medication. I never even got the chance to. No, I'll just take you with me. So, now that you found out your dad's sneaking around with your girlfriend, looks like you need a roommate too, huh?
No, that's what I came to talk to you about. He wasn't going to see Rebel in Mexico. The whole thing was just a crazy, paranoid idea.
Who knows where we get these ideas from, right?
Well, I got that from
I got it.
It's all
Literally, you told me.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say that sounded like one of mine.
Yeah, so I was going down there to catch my father in this lie, and it turns out that I was the one caught in a lie. Because there's a picture of the stair car in Mexico.
Something George Michael discovered while trying to be honest with his father. On the way to purchasing 12 new tires.
George Michael, why did you follow me down here?
The truth?
I thought you were coming down here to meet Rebel.
Come on, I'm so over Rebel.
You were lying about so many other things, pea soup Andersons and being at the barbecue.
No, you're right. How about starting right now? No more lies.
That doesn't include me, though, does it?
No, you'd be out of business. And by the way, Barry, you were the best lie of all, saying that they had a picture of Lucille 2 and Oscar in the stair car?
That is not a lie. You said keep it as real as possible.
Where's my texting mode?
Self-drive. On.
This was real? If they've got this, there's no reason for them to hold Buster, and they know it. Did you know about this, Dad?
Are you kidding?
Thanks to your mother, I can't even feel your son on my lap.
Can I see that, Dad? Oh, so Lucille 2 is alive? Great. That's another reason I gotta get the hell out of here.
No, it wasn't her, it was us. From when we went to Mexico with Steve Holt. Don't you remember?
No.
Just get her up there!
And so the parade finally began. Although finally might not be the right word because it was still 2 days before the 4th of July. And 1 day before the big fireworks show on the 3rd.
Welcome to the 3rd annual 2nd of July, 4th of July parade.
To start the festivities, please welcome the Milford Academy Marching Band, known throughout the state as California's quietest marching band.
Let's all be perfectly still and see if we can hear them.
Why are they so? They're not playing their instruments.
There's a silent band?
Why are they not playing?
Oh, it's the quietest marching band.
And Michael finally caught up with his mother.
The Milford Academy's quietest marching band.
Please tell me you're back. No one knew.
Let's listen close, see if we can hear.
Father is on the way, but first the kiss. There are cameras everywhere.
They basically just walked down the street.
But something that you ought to have thought of with regard to Lucille 2 and Oscar in Mexico.
I can't believe they were so stupid as to flee town in the stair car.
Mom, come on. You knew that Lucille 2 was with Oscar, and you let your son sit in prison instead of telling anyone.
Knew? I mean, the thought that they would run to the DA the moment I
Please.
ripped you a petition.
You haven't needed a tissue since Nixon resigned. I think that you asked Oscar to take her out of town, didn't you? I think that you needed her out of the country so that you could, what, plunder her business?
I mean, but that's not where she went, though.
Nobody was hurt.
I mean, is she even dead?
Oh, I don't think she's
Buster's
dead.
in prison.
Well, I don't know.
No, he's in a parade.
Because that wasn't her in that picture
Being
now.
a
We know that.
prisoner.
Yeah.
At least that's what it looks like to everyone here.
The black hair.
Look, I did what I had to do to save this family. There are things you don't understand, but he'll be out soon. I did 3 years in prison because of Buster. He can do a few weeks for me.
Well, guess what? He's going to be out a little bit sooner than you think because I'm going to go to Lottie Dottie and I'm going to call her on this photo.
Michael, you stay away from that DA. She's a killer despite what she may seem. So, there's nothing you can do. The DA's office is closed until after the 5th. Now, please, we're family. You stay out of my life, I'll stay out of yours.
Please, we're family. You stay out of my life, I'll stay out of yours.
I guess there is nothing that I can do.
You know, I have to believe
Well, that name can be played both ways.
Just we give it a second.
Lottie Dottie.
The band is finished playing.
Ah, well, that's terrific. I'm sure
It
they
could
were
be
great.
played
Let's give them all a big
both
hand.
Oh, might be too late for that. Looks like their van just pulled out. They will be neither seen nor heard next year.
As it turned out, Lottie Dottie was heavily guarded. And that's when Michael, who had done some light unicycling in college, came up with a plan that just might make it seem like he was part of the parade.
Excuse me, do you mind if I just...
Although a less complicated plan emerged.
Yeah, looks like the DA guards are leaving their post to tend to him.
It's gonna be less humiliating. Hi, excuse me, Lottie, Mrs. Dottie. I'm Michael Blue. Do you mind if I just parade with you for just a minute?
Oh, you Buster's brother, hop in.
I am Buster's brother, yes.
Oh, so how can I help you? And please make sure to wave.
Yes, hi.
She's on Mary
So,
First.
does the DA's office make a regular practice of holding people under suspicion of murdering victims that are clearly still alive? Huh?
Not holding on murder charges, it's a tampering case, right?
Yeah, well, if there's no crime, then what has he tampered with? Lucille Ocero's clearly alive after the moment that she disappeared. You know, that's my Uncle Oscar. My mother just confirmed it.
It appeared that Tony had missed the parade, but whether he did so intentionally was something Job was just beginning to wonder.
Did somebody say wonder?
Wonder.
You sinner! He's Joe, the Christian magician, and he's Tony Wonder, the hot gay one.
The hot gay
and
one.
as a Christian magician, I know that gay people can change. And as the hot gay one, I know we can't, girlfriend. Except in the world of magic.
And so the two men began their double-closet sexuality switch two-hander float illusion, surrounded by paid protesters meant to depict both sides of a culture war that kind of ended a few years ago, didn't it?
Tony, here we go.
Well, it looks like the straight magician is going into a messy closet. And the gay magician will...
His closet's not pulling in another half.
That's a pen.
Kinda thought you were gonna show.
Hey man, look, I know you're still upset, all right? I screwed up, okay? I know we're supposed to hang out and see each other on the 4th of May and take forget-me-nows. I just chickened out, man. Plus, there wasn't a 4th of May this year.
Crap.
Crap. Wonder.
I felt bad about the whole thing. I mean, you said this was an important gig, and I figured I had to show.
Yeah, well, the truth is, this was never about the gig.
Maybe is he
Oh,
is
there's
he
3D pictures, baby.
Wow. Well, the truth
So they can
is,
snatch
we
the
acted
poster
same
down.
thing.
And then
I mean, that was a real shirt.
no, man, it's 3D. They just show the top of it.
Oh.
That one looks real. His
That
is fake.
one looks fake, though.
Yeah,
that
his
looks
is
real,
real.
though.
Crap.
If you really feel that way, maybe
In
we
the
don't
business of
have to say
mystery.
goodbye.
What do you mean?
I mean, the problem was, like you said, that we couldn't be together without branding each other's taint.
No, it's, yeah, tainting each other's brand, but same diff.
Diff.
Same
But
diff.
if you... Oh, I thought you were gonna say one more.
No, it's okay. We don't have to always be in sync.
Crap! What I'm saying is, this
How long is this? It's fucking literally, that's like 3 times around.
folded some clothes and simply through our trap doors and crawling under the floats to switch closets and...
Right, and you come sashaying out like Miss Barry
They heard their whole
And you're
conversation
straight
right
as blah,
now.
blah, blah.
Wait, they've heard everything they did.
Oh, he's an attorney we were forced to use one year, and I guess he likes him young. But we pulled this off, and we got a show, man. We could hit the road together, you know, just hotels and share a room.
Yeah, there's only one problem with your plan. I don't have a trap door in here.
What? Oh, come on! So we're just two men who went into a closet and changed coats? All right, well, this is an audience of people too stupid to get out of town on a holiday weekend. I'm not gonna expect this thing to take a twist.
But another twist had been planned that Job knew nothing about.
So we'll just, you know, we'll pull one from the old magic playbook.
Oh my god.
We'll sell it with our smiles. By the way, I can't wait to see you out there. Same! Who's straight now? I wonder if my friend straightened out his act. Tony, get out of here, man. Tony.
Baby, why would it be all fucking
Dry.
dry already?
It's quick dry cement.
Laguna Closet Conversion wants me to make it clear that, quote, their conversion service is not what you think. They convert closets.
And George Sr. caught up with his
It's
wife.
not what you think. It converts closets.
Actually, good here.
The announcement
And
right
after
didn't
talking
hear it.
politics,
So did we forgive Lindsay?
If you squint, we may just get away with this, George.
You know, it might be the last.
I can't go 500 feet with the kids, baby.
I mean, I don't think it could have been in this parade.
That was sensitive.
he tries not to lose his most recent Lindsay.
It's an emergency. Hi, it's us again. Help! Did you redo the floors here? Help! We need a doctor. Help! But it's okay. She's usually on pain pills.
I'm gonna call it. Looks like she's been stiff for about 18 hours.
Oh no, she's very much alive. She just crashed through a paper mache wall.
Under the impression.
I'm gonna just call it. She's been down for 18 hours.
Stupid.
That's what we've been told before.
Okay, look, we prioritize according to need.
Of course. Here.
Oh, okay.
Help! Please! It's a higher priority emergency. Help! Oh, bullshit! You didn't redo these floors. They look amazing. Help!
Gotta stop coming out this way.
Alright, that was episode 8 of Arrested Development, and man, I mean they really stretching it right here, trying to get a good episode out of here. And look, it did have some redeeming qualities up in here. It had a couple chuckles that I was liking. It had a couple setups and joke hits that went good. So I mean, but other than that, I mean, oof, the majority of it though, I mean, I know it is last days for them, and they are really trying to make this work. And so I hope they can stick the landing when we get towards the end. I hope all of this has been worth it, and I'm just waiting to see how we're gonna do that.
Yeah, so I don't know if we did see maybe in George Michael that whole scheme, because like I completely forgot about it, and I think that's sometimes the problem with an overextended plot in which it's gone on multiple seasons now.
Yeah.
But I thought that was interesting how all of that played out. I also, again, maybe and George Michael's interactions are my favorite, and I was seriously disappointed that maybe was going to, you know, relent the whole role of Annette, because it's one of my favorite aspects of this this season. So I'm glad to see that that's not the case. I don't know. I don't remember where Lindsay went, and I'm really honestly confused now where Lucille 2 is at. Because
is she there for real?
Like,
we don't know.
Did Lucille just think that she went with George because of the picture, because she saw the picture, or is this something she already knew? Because it feels like Lucille knows exactly where Lucille 2 is at, but like I'm at this point confused. I don't know what's actually happening.
I mean, the last thing we seen, baby, she fell down them stairs on their boat. That was it.
I mean, we saw the picture. That's all we've ever seen, though.
Yeah, that's it.
There's never
that's
nothing
the last
else.
thing we seen.
Yeah.
So.
And then I did like Job and Ben Stiller's part. I mean, I just think Ben Stiller makes me laugh just by being there. Like he's hilarious. He feels like Zoolander a lot in this role. But the fact that the cement got in there or whatever, and it was instantly dry, I was like, that's really fucked up.
What's his ultimate trick though?
Huh?
What's his ultimate trick?
What do you mean?
Mr. Wonder. Do you think he gonna pop up somewhere?
I mean, I don't think he planned that. Do you think he planned that?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Oh, I thought he planned it. I thought we got a
Oh,
joke
really? Because I'm like,
why would the cement truck come over there and fill up that one box?
Maybe somebody was trying to like kill him or something because he's gay. I don't know.
Because he didn't I didn't do the trap box in my thing. But like, this is gonna be our last time.
I mean, but Job is the one that set this whole situation up.
True.
Like,
yeah,
he's the one that built the float.
I was waiting for him to come out on somewhere else and be like, this is my real trick.
Yeah, but there were a couple of lines that legitimately made me crack up this episode. But interested to see how it continues to develop, and wondering if it's going to be like this big reveal or how this is going to play out. These
And
last
are they
going to
go to jail? Because they just committed a crime right now. Yeah.
I mean, Buster's already in jail, so.
I mean, the rest of the family.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
All right. Well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for Arrested Development Season 5, Episode number 8. And until next time, people, peace.